Hey bookers, tubers, and grammars. Welcome to Silpada Saturdays at 7. Thanks so much for joining me, and we are on the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. And I want to give a shout out to Captain Chris. You're going to notice some netting there. That's to keep Gidget in and Wizard in. We'll see how it works, but it's pretty good. Can you see it? Looks awesome. Okay, quick announcement. First, JTV show is this coming Saturday. So not today, but the following Saturday, a week from today at 8 o'clock. And it'll be right here. And I'll give you a pathway. I'll talk more about how to order and everything in a little bit. Well, actually, I'll probably post a video on how to do that. But let's get started, because this show with Silpada, I am cuckoo crazy for. At the very end, though, you have to say, because there is an absolutely magnificent piece. I don't know if you can hear this or not. Let me see. It's weighty. All right, let's get started. And we are going to start with Like a Charm hoop. This is E5848 for $60. I love these. I am obsessed with them because I love a hoop earring, but then to have those charms. I know we did the magic clasp and you could kind of build your own charms and charm earrings, but these are all set into place and they don't move up and down on the hoop. They stay where they're set. I do have the next earring in on my double piercings just to show you how pretty it plays together. This way I did it opposite. I did the Like a Charm hoop first and then the heart earring after it. And I just love the combination. And they're not too weighty, so to have them together, to have this like splash of just white hot silver at the ear and at the face. So let me just get into Like a Charm hoop, because I'll take this one out so we can look at it a little bit better up close. I love this earring. So it's like an endless hoop, and you see that when it comes together, it clicks and locks, but there's nothing jagged back here on the end kind of poking at you. So you have your classic hoop shape, but then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discs, each of them just a little bit different inside. I'm telling you, get these. Just get them. You will be like, Antoine, I love you. Thank you. The discs graduate in size, but they're thick. Do you see how thick they are? They're not a chintzy. And when you turn it around, they're just wet and watery and whimpering on that beautiful hoop. It's a thicker hoop too. Let me get a measurement on these. By the way, easy to order. I'll have my pathway. It's go.silpada.com/Antoinella, all in lowercase letters, and that will take you to these pieces, and I get credit for that. So full disclosure, I get paid for this. I get commissions. Yahoo! Earning a living. So use that pathway. You don't have to buy just what I'm showing you in these shows. Once you go through my pathway, anything that you buy on this site, you can search and look at clearance items or specific other items that you're looking for. I'll get credit for those too. Where you see the Antoinella Insider discount, though, is at checkout. So when you go to checkout, before you pay anything, you'll see the Antoinella Insider discount. If you don't, use promo code, all in lowercase letters, ANESTER, a nester. Let's get a measurement on these beauties. I am so crazy about them. The drop is coming in at about, where am I here? About 1.5 inches from side to side on the actual hoop itself. There you're seeing the measurement, and then there are the kind of jazzy, almost like shimmy shake, sexy little look. But those are the hearts. Those are coming up next. But let me just show you those all by themselves. Messed myself up now with putting these on in different ways. Oh my God. But $60, that's without my discount. And then this is how they look. Let me show you them all by themselves, because I think that's important too. So there's just that shimmy shake. Look at that. Do you love it as much as I do? I love that. And you can beef these up, like I said, by using it in a second piercing or up your ear. They just have this kind of dazzle and look at it. Oh my gosh. And I love how it goes with this necklace that's coming up towards the end of the show, because it also has that kind of wink back to the kind of shimmy and shake and the little dangles to it. But these are all done in cubic zirconias. So these are discs, these are CZs. Like a Charm hoop, E5848, $60. Get that one, you will love it. So let's talk about the heart earring that I have. And I will take these earrings off for a minute and just show you this one. This is called Heart on the Line. And it's just, I mean, it has an extra elongated shepherd's hook. But then what they do is they have a hook mechanism there that keeps it in place. So a lot of times with a French wire, you know, you're just kind of, for me, when I had longer hair before all the chemo, they would tilt out and fall forward and I'd lose it. My hair would get stuck in them and whatnot. So I like that they have that extra connection. Notice how the heart is concave, but it's softly hammered inside. And then there is this thickness about it. So it looks like a chunkier piece, but really, you know, it's not heavy and uncomfortable. It just has that great look and feel to it. On the measurement here, you're at 1 inch on the drop and about ½ an inch from side to side. I'll also show you this measurement, which I thought was really nice, the way that it added dimension from every angle. This is called Heart on the Line. It's W00513 and it's $50. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it back here so I can put my shimmy shakers back on. But that's how they look all by themselves. I just thought those were really pretty. Again, that splash of light at the face, that little bit of just kind of lights close to the face. I think it's youthful. Everyone loves a heart. I think women love heart, angels, and flowers. That's one of our just like go-to looks. But I love the size of this one. Heart on the Line, W0513 for $50. And I'm going to go ahead and put my shimmy shakes back on because I'm obsessed with them. I'll stand by on that. These are so cute. I should have my mirror up here. I have it actually down there. How are you guys doing? Are you having a good summer? Mine's like crazy. Crazy summer. Hold on, I got to look down at my mirror to get them on. I'm just not good at this, as you're painfully aware. There. Okay. Oh, this just looks so cool. I really love them together. Either way. Okay, Heart on the Line. There it is. So let's get into our first ring. So we have some beautiful rings. This is actually a set that's coming up. And I wanted to do the first ring, which is a disc ring. It's called the Seychelles ring. It's SEYCHE, oops, LLES. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. But it's $25 and it is R50768. Look at how pretty that is. It's very solid, and what I want you to see is that disc actually pivots and seesaws on those very strong circles that it's actually embedded into and connected to. So the top of it is a disc, and then it kind of has a little bit of stippling to it, and then you have a real, it's a thin band, but it's chunky. I mean, look how thick that is. I always tell you guys, I love a dainty ring if it's built solid, if it's built chunky. And I just thought that really, again, winked back to the discs on the ear. I'm not about, all matchy-matchy, but I do sometimes just love a little theme. So here's your discs, here's the disc ring, and then here is the disc necklace, but it's CZs. So you have that kind of shimmy and shake. Isn't that pretty? Let me measure it for you too. So from side to side, you're at 3/4 of an inch. Up and down on that disc, you're just over 1/4 of an inch mark. Really nice ring, even as a pinky ring. But you'll see too, on that kind of flip and turn, that won't flip all the way over, but it has that movement. So you have those great parts to it. That is our 50768 for $25. What a nice way to try the line too. All right, next ring. And I talked to you a little bit about a set, having a set. Well, this next item up is called the Embellish Trinity Ring Set. And I'm going to show you exactly what you're getting. First, I'm going to put them all on. So that's the whole set together. How pretty is that? That is the Embellish Trinity Ring Set. They're all separate. So you can kind of put these together the way that you want, or you can wear one at a time or two at a time. The item number is R6706M18. It is the set is $140, so it breaks down to a little less than $47 per ring. And what you're seeing is a marquee and round lab created opal, and so it has all the properties of opals. And then here you have your cubic zirconias. So you have your rounds, your squares, and your marquees. And you also have cubic zirconias kissing the sides of those lab created opals. Let's see what we're getting, one at a time. Okay, so let me pull this one up first. This one is the marquee opal that you're getting, and it has 2 round CZs on the side. All of it bezel set, so no prong interference. Nice, bold, beautiful, almost like organic band that goes with it. So you'll get that one. Then the other lab created opal is done in a round, and that also has 2 rounds just kissing the sides of it. So you have a total trinity look. Again, organic band. This all looks hand wrought. I love that. The last ring that you're getting in this set is all CZs, and you're seeing an oval, a square, and a round. All of them, again, looking at that very thick hand wrought band. Let's wear just one. Let's see what one looks like. So sorry for the sweating. The sun is coming right down on me. I can't wait for next Saturday. I'm dying. Okay, so there's just one, and that is the 1 CZ. Again, a really lovely wink and blink back to the necklace. It's coming up towards the end of the shell. Let's see just one of let's see the round opal, just that, very sweet. And then let's take a look at the marquee opal. I mean, this is like a playground of rings. And then if you went to stack them, look at how pretty they all come together. So that is really a nice look. So think about this. You can have like a beefed up look band ring. It looks like you've collected them for a while. You can wear one at a time. You can wear just 2 and use them as guard bands. Let me do that for you. Let me grab the disc ring that we did, right? And then I'm gonna grab just 2 of the ones that are in this set. And then that's the look I have there. So, just kind of eyeball it. Think about a ring that you might have that you might want to use these as 2 guard rings on. So I think that's super cool. So that is called, for the whole set, for all 3 of them, the Embellished Trinity Ring Set, R670. 6M as in Mary, 18, all 3 rings, $140. Again, that breaks down to about $47 per ring. Those are beautiful. I really liked that, and just the different ways that you can wear that and kind of play with it. Okay, so the next ring up, this is a ring that I bought from Silpada probably about 15 years ago. And it is still just as beautiful. And I love that they have this still available. I mean, look at how that just has such a big presence to it, and it's comfortable. I did size up on this. This is called the corkscrew ring. It's R67869. It's $100, but it's a lot of ring, and it's a big look. And one of the things that I love about wearing this ring is the openness, first the boldness of it, okay? And then you have that cigar band feel to it. But then the openness. So I always talk about in the summer months, I want to wear big, bold rings. But I tend to get like a little pink rash underneath because, I don't know, sweat or water builds up there. What I loved about the corkscrew ring is that you don't get that build up. It's airy, it's open, and it feels good. It's super comfortable, you guys. Look at the way that it tapers down. It's a solid piece. It's a solid cast piece. Let's get a measurement on this one too. The corkscrew ring are $67869 for $100. But it's honestly, it's worth every penny. So you are a little over that 3/4 of an inch mark and 3/4 of an inch. But you have this total like corkscrew turn twist of this. I almost feel like it looks like a paper clip, a larger paper clip design. Here it is on the ring finger. Really comfortable to wear. Let me put this on the middle finger. That's where I wear mine because I just love that big, bold, kind of white, bright look that only Silpada has. They just do something so cool with their sterling silver that makes it like super bright and white. And I just love that. Not all silver is created equal, you know, just depending on, it's 925, so 92.5% pure silver, and then whatever the industry wants or that company wants to put in to finish up 100% is all up to them. That's their secret sauce, their secret formula. So that is the corkscrew ring, R67869. It is $100. There's the profile, nice and flush to the hand. So big, bold look, you know, without getting too much in the way or in the way at all. Okay, we got to do the dazzling azure ring. This is just magnificent. Oof, you probably saw it on my other hand. Let me put my other ring over here. So these are all, this is a genuine emerald cut natural chalcedony. You see 14 karat gold that runs down the sides. High polished collar that enormous chalcedony sits in, and then a beautiful softly hammered band that tapers down. This is called the dazzling azure ring. It's R6528AQ8. It's $110, but that is a gorgeous chalcedony with the pop of that 14 karat yellow gold and the sterling silver. So it's a ring that you're going to be able to easily pair up and wear with your gold jewelry. Let's say you're primarily a gold jewelry girl. Imagine your gold bracelet. This will again nod back to it when you have the 14 karat gold bars that run across the sides of the ring. Just a total beauty. And those are genuine, natural, emerald cut chalcedony. Let's take a look at the measurements here. From side to side, you're at 1/2 inch. Up and down, you're just over that 1/2 inch mark. And then on the steeple, you're well over 1/4 inch. Let's open this one up. On the inside, you can see very well that chalcedony. So you can get to it, you can clean it. But look at how dreamy and blue that chalcedony is. It is just such a magnificent color and clarity. I mean, it is mesmerizingly blue. You know what? When you're sitting at home, you're bummed, or you're at work, and you just kind of want to go on vacation, look down at your ring, and you're in the Caribbean. That is what this looks like. I've been there. I know. The dazzling azure ring are $6528AQ8, $110 of the yote. Let's look at some bracelets. And what I want to do is I'm going to start off with the Blue Whisper bracelet. I love the detail that Silpada does with their pieces. This is And I'll show you what I mean. This is the Blue Whisper bracelet, and it is B5110M18, and it does have lobster claw clasp and an extender on it. So this will go anywhere from 7 inches to 8 inches and everything in between. So you can do 7 inch, 7 1/4 inch, 7 1/2, 7 3/4 inch, and then an 8 inch. So I love that. Positioned in there, you have these beautiful marquees. These are 8mm and 4mm genuine blue topaz. So once you get past the adjuster, you have chain, 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 and then you have the blue topaz. On the center one though, this is what I mean by attention to detail. I love that they did this little bezel set, sweet white cubic zirconia, that just kind of dangles from one of the genuine blue topaz in the marquee cut. Just that little bit, you know, that makes it special. So that one is the Blue Whisper bracelet. It's B5110M18, and it's genuine blue topaz, and you have them running across the entire bracelet. Wonderful adjustability on that one too for $65. Okay, let's do the sleek and chic cuff bracelet. This is so easy to get on and off. If you love a cuff bracelet, but you know what, sometimes they're too rigid or they're hard for you to put on, the sleek and chic cuff bracelet, it's twistable, it's bendable, it's meant to do that. And it is B5157CZ7 for $55. I'm pointing out 2 bezel set 3mm round cubic zirconias. You're looking at about 7 inches on this. I always tell you I wear an 8-inch bracelet, but look at how easy this cuff is to put on. And you can wear it with, you know, the sterling silver side facing, or you can flip it and kind of have the cubic zirconias that are bezel set. It's just nice and light and easy to wear. I'm going to kind of move my ring over that I love, the corkscrew ring with that, and just to kind of flip it and show you how pretty you can wear a bold ring, and then you can do, you know, something a little more simple, a little more elegant on the wrist. So that is the sleek and chic cuff bracelet. Look at that. Just twists right off. B5157CZ7 for $55. Nice. All right, let me show you the last bracelet in the show. And you know I love a bead bracelet. Oh dear, what's the hair doing? I don't know. Oh, that's even worse. Oh well, you guys know I'm trying to grow it, right, kids? She's like, what? Want to say hi? Hi. Okay. You know I love bead bracelets, and so anything that I see that circles, I'm just drawn to. It's so weird, but it's true. Boy, now I'm like focused on the weird hair. Can you just ignore it? I don't know, I look crazy. This one is called the Circle of Time bangle. So if you've seen the other circle bracelets that I've had on, and you were like, you know, I don't want a stretch bracelet, I don't want a lobster claw clasp, but I love the beads, and that's what this is. And what's so cool is it's all the way around. So they're not cut off in like half beads. They go all the way around. And I will tell you this, to be able to do a hinged bracelet, and oh yeah, I knew it, make Emily, that goes all the way to the hinge, that is really hard to do. Look at some of your other hinged bracelets and tell me if it stops about 1/4 of an inch here and 1/4 of an inch here, where the mechanism that opens and closes begins. And most people cannot, most techniques, most people cannot get the design to go all the way around. Go and look at any one of your bracelets that are hinged like this. The other cool thing here is that you have a figure 8 safety catch on this. So you don't have to use it, but there it is, right where it comes together. So this is the Circle of Time bangle. It is B5092725, Now this was $140, but it's down to $100. And it's just one of those, again, that you just love to wear. Have it on all the time. Make it your signature piece. Do it, wear it with your other beaded bracelets and beaded jewelry. And this is made in Italy. So, you know, it's really one of those pieces that's #1 in the world for technology, for everything that they do. I am so sorry about the sun. Are you good? I'm half in the shade and I'm half not. Oh my gosh. Only me, right? Okay. Circle of time, bangle. B50927225. Easy on, easy off, and it's hinged. So it'll go right into place. Circles all the way around. On sale for $100. It's a lot of silver, and it's difficult to make that with the hinge the way that they do it. Okay. The Marvel Me necklace. Marvel Me necklace. So perfectly named. I love this, you guys. Look at the dangle. Look at the shimmy. Look at the way they wink back to the earrings that we had first up in the show. This is N5595CZ17 for $70. You have 3mm and 5mm round cut cubic zirconias. It is fully adjustable. So it'll go anywhere from a 16-inch to an 18-inch and everything in between. But my favorite thing is, of course, the shimmy and the shine. These are all bezel set cubic zirconias, and you can adjust it to fit. Oh, gidge. You can adjust it to fit. I love it a little bit, you know, up as a choker, very sexy, and you get more shimmy. But let me take it off and have you look at it. Wait, before I take it off, get a good look at it. They're all bezel set, and it's open in the back, so the stones are all secured. But what you're seeing is the front and the back of the stone. Even if the stone flips, I'll show you. You have a really pretty look to it. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let me take it off so you can see a better look of it. And then don't go anywhere because I have a monster coming up next. Hold on. Okay. So it's a chain, and then you have the discs that are, they're bezel set cubic zirconia. But you see that if I flip it around, it's pretty on the front and pretty on the back. So it's one of those pieces where it's really thought out in the design that you'll get sparkle, whether the necklace flips or the dangles turn. You're going to have, Chris, take your medicine. Sets a 7 o'clock alarm to take his medicine. I have to remind him. Look at, isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that is so lovely. $70, the Marvel Me necklace, and 5595CZ17, $17. That'll go all the way to 18 inches. Okay, last item in the show. I'm in love with this. Listen to this before I even show it to you. Listen. This is called the One and Only Chain. Oh my word. It's bold, it's edgy, it's heavy. I will tell you that. It's an investment piece, but oh my gosh. Look at how beautiful. They just don't make chains like this anymore. They're all like hollowed out and lightweight, and they're just for the look, whereas this feels, you know, like an amazing, you can see the weight on it. It's just so luscious. I'm in love with it. And then you see it's kind of like elliptical shape. So it's not round links or ovals. It's kind of elliptical, very large lobster claw clasp. I've got to put this on, but first I want to feel it a little bit more. It's called the One and Only Chain. The item number is, look at that large clasp. No problem with that. N572417. I'll say that again. Hold on, I have to see where I'm at. Really? It's because my fingers have moisturizer on them, and so I'm slipping. I have to remember to moisturize. Oh. Hang on. hang on. Oh, here we go. That's better. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So this is, and honestly, you can put a little pendant there too, but how smashing is that? I mean, I don't even have to talk. Just, right? You put this on, you have it on all summer. Oh God, and it feels so good. It's heavy. It is heavy. So here we go. The one and only chain N572417. It is $360. It is priced right. You will get my Antonella discount on it too. You can always just kind of put it in your wish list and maybe wait for a sale or something. I don't know that one's coming up because we just did the 4th of July one. But if you can do it, we also have a firm, and a firm is a payment plan. So it kind of beckons back to what Easy Pay would have been. But you sign up for a firm and you get the piece. You don't accrue finance charges. You get the piece. You get to enjoy the piece while you're making payments on it. And you can check it out when you go through go.silpada.com/Antonella. And again, you'll see the discount at checkout. If you don't see the Antonella Insider checkout, you can use promo code ANESTER, ANESTER. This one is so bold, so beautiful, so edgy. It's like that one piece that you get, you know. You can, I have a school of thought. You can get a couple pieces that are interchangeable and you do whatever. Here's, I think the boat's coming in or going by. But then I think that you should always have one or two just magnificent pieces that make you feel amazing. And this is one of them because of the weight, because of the feel, because of how it's made. It's just a beautiful piece. The one and only chain, so perfectly named, N572417. Oh yes, $360, 17-inch, and I'm okay with it. I don't care. I would probably wear it if it was strangling me. That's how much I like it. So, all right, you guys, remember, next Saturday at 7, we do Silpada Saturdays, and then at 8 o'clock, our very first JTV show right here. And I'll probably post a video on how to order and what it's all about. So 7 o'clock Silpada, 8 o'clock we'll have JTV. Love you guys. Bye-bye.